Hey Giants fans, it's your favorite ballpark cooking segment, or maybe your only cooking segment, but we call it Field to Table, brought to you by wine.com. Kelly Johnson, along with Alex Babich, Anthony Garcia, and of course our esteemed judge, Rich Aurelia. And Rich, I'm smelling victory today. I've been on a little bit of a cool streak, and that's because I smell grease. The deep fryer is back. We're making chicken tenders, and I like my chances, Rich.
Hey, I think this is going to be a very interesting week with three different types, I think, of chicken tenders. And I'm excited to see what you guys have in store.
Yeah, I'm technically frying them. It's just an air fryer because it's a small space over here, not enough room to be deep frying things, but kind of counts. I'll make you the favorite to start, but I feel confident in my air fryer.
I like to take the safe route, representing all the small apartment residents in the city of San Francisco. So I am baking them in an oven today. And not the safe route, the edible route.
Well, we do have a couple of wine pairings today for our chicken tenders from wine.com, as always. And Rich, we have a white and a red, and I know you're kind of the wine expert, so tell us about these two wines.
First one is the white wine, the Sauvignon Viognier, Little James Basket Press 2018. I've had some already. It's really crisp and clean. Viognier is a little bit sweeter of a white wine, and you get a lot of tropical notes on the front end of your palate. I like this wine a lot. I really do, especially for a summer day. Really crisp and clean. And then we have the Damiano Barbara d'Asti from Barolo, Italy. It's a little lighter than a regular, like a Barolo from Barolo. So it's more on the end of a heavier body Pinot Noir. It's got some really good fruit hints on the front end of your palate, some dark red fruits and blue fruit, but two really beautiful wines.
So for me, I actually marinated my chicken overnight in buttermilk because I'm doing a buttermilk fried chicken. So a little paprika, a little garlic powder, a little cayenne pepper, some salt, of course, and that buttermilk. So it's been marinating for almost 24 hours, Rich. So I like my chances with the flavor in my chicken. And then, of course, I have for breading, I've already kind of mixed my breading, and I have flour. They didn't call for breadcrumbs, but I like breadcrumbs because I think it makes it a little crispier. So I put some breadcrumbs in there. Some salt, black pepper, garlic powder, and again, a little more paprika and cayenne pepper, and some baking soda. And of course, my deep fryer is on 375, so it's gonna be hot.
Pretty simple. I got the chicken, I got my flour, my eggs to wash it in, I guess is the right term.
Egg wash.
The breadcrumbs, salt, pepper, the usual. And then, Rich, you've mentioned sauce a couple times. I mean, I view these things as a vessel for sauces for the most part, and really for ranch. So don't want to make it too spicy. Don't want to make it too interesting because I'm really just trying to give them, give me something good to dip into the ranch.
Per usual, I'm doing the gluten-free, dairy-free chicken tenders. The only issue is that the Safeway and the Trader Joe's I went to didn't have gluten-free panko breadcrumbs. So I will be cooking gluten chicken tenders in a non-gluten way. So we'll have to see what happens. I'll be surprised. I'll be just as surprised as you guys will
Feels
be.
risky.
Yeah, it sounds really good. Well, let's start getting our mixtures and our chicken prepared because it's going to take Anthony a little while there in the field oven.
Flour? A lot of egg wash, Rich?
First thing I had to do was mix my paprika, my salt, and my garlic powder and mix. That's the first thing I'm doing.
You know what I wish though? I wish you had an A's helmet to stir your stuff in right now. I like that all three of you guys are doing like three different ways, like textures and whatever to the dish. Because when you go to the ballpark, and I'd like to lean on Alex for this since he's been to all these ballparks, it's usually the same type of chicken tender. Like they're usually something probably that's frozen for a while, and you just throw it in a deep fryer. But Alex, where's the best either chicken tender or chicken sandwich in the league that you've been to?
Ooh, I will say, and this might have more to do with the fact that their medium meal is terrible and it's not a great situation there, but the chicken tender plate at the Coliseum for A's games, a lot of tenders, a lot of fries. It's pretty cheap, easy
Pretty
to
good
get
price.
down there. You know what I'm talking about, Anthony?
Do.
That's my go-to down there. That is my Coliseum food. Bay Bridge series, if we play 3 games there, it might be all 3 days.
My next step, I had to beat a couple of eggs, so I'm doing that now.
What do you do with this?
Rinse.
I feel like this is a sign of a real cook because I'm getting dirty, Rich. I'm getting in there. I'm just, I'm going for
You know what
it.
though? When I do that at home, guys, I usually like after like either 3 chicken breasts or cutlets or 3 tenders, I have to rinse because
Yeah, it
I
was too
feel
much
like-
on my fingers.
it ends up being like where you have the ET finger at the end of your finger, like where it's
Yeah.
a big clump of breadcrumbs.
Rich, is this the ET fingers you're talking about?
Those are the ET fingers, man. That's it. Or
They're
we could
strong.
rename them Anthony hands from the
Anthony
pretzel.
hands? Anthony,
Yeah.
you got some Anthony hands?
I got some Anthony hands going on right now.
How are they looking? Are they like mine? Are they as close? Oh yeah, no, you gotta get in there more. You gotta get in there.
Food Network stuff I did with Jeremy Affeldt and Brian
Watch that.
Fuentes
Guys, grocery
early
game.
this year. Yeah, guys, grocery games. So my second dish I had with my chef was like trying to make upscale ballpark food. So my chef was like, and we had certain things we had to use. We had to use some type of pretzel. We actually did like a chicken schnitzel sandwich. And we used Schneider's pretzel nuggets that are onion, honey, mustard flavored. And we ground it up and that was our breadcrumb.
Ooh, that sounds
Chicken.
delicious.
And it was phenomenal because those breadcrumbs just had flavor to them.
I am now coating my chicken with the flour, eggs, and the gluten breadcrumbs.
Just gonna give you a little shot of my chicken. Is it about to go in the deep fryer?
Ooh.
How close are you guys to
Go in the
being
air
ready
fryer.
to?
A couple more pieces of chicken left.
Because I think this is gonna work. This is gonna go pretty fast. 6 to 8 minutes at 375.
So Kelly, you said 6-8 minutes in your deep fryer. Alex, what's your timing on the air fryer?
I think it's 15 total minutes.
Okay. And Anthony, what's your temperature on your stove? And
It says 450 for 10 to 15 minutes, and I'm going to play it safe and go the full 15.
Let's do this then. Let's get the. This is the best part. Is that deep fry sounds? I mean, really can't go wrong with that. I don't have that big of a basket, so we're gonna have to do a couple of.
Oh yeah, it's like what I
Yeah.
used to have to do when I worked at Safeway.
A couple rounds of this. Safeway.
It reminds me of my Safeway days.
Of course you worked at Safeway. Okay, ready? This
Kelly.
is the money. This is the money shot.
There it is.
Oh yeah. Who doesn't love a good fried chicken?
It sounds like I'm at the ballpark right now.
I will say this: Wine.com sent 2 really, really nice wines today. The white, the Sauvignon Viognier, and the Barolo d'Asti. 2 fantastic wines. I'm really enjoying them right now. They're
Yeah.
really, really good.
I just discovered that I think it's a little hotter than I thought.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
oh!
3 minutes in and it's good. It's done.
I thought you were about to blow a lead.
If I were you, I'd take a knife to one of those and cut it right down the middle and see what it looks like.
Look how crispy that chicken is. Like, I like a good crunch. That's a good crunch.
That's it.
It's a good crunch.
So here's a quick cooking tip that I've learned, is that when you're going to either grill something or fry something or whatever, you want to take it out of your fridge or wherever it is about a half hour before so that it gets to room temperature. Because if you throw a cold chicken breast in that fryer, it's gonna cool the oil down.
I'm done.
Uh-oh, timer.
Uh-oh. Moment of truth.
But, Anthony, do you trust yourself? Is the chicken really done?
The answer is no. We will see.
Overcook it.
Oh, I can't wait to see.
I know, if I lean in, is it easier?
I know.
Kelly, you freaked me out, so I'm just gonna use my thermometer.
Snacks and
Done.
toppings.
Ooh, she wants your chicken. Do you see her licking her chops?
Alex, how are you, bud? Think Riley wants some of your chicken.
Riley wants your chicken.
Pop.
Just show it to her. Oh yeah, look at her. Look at her. She can't.
Oh, yeah.
She's losing her mind.
Fryer.
It's fully cooked. This is my mid-game snack that I love.
Second round coming out. Look at that. Tell me that's not beautiful.
I played with Mark Gardner, who was pitching coach for
Yeah.
years, or bullpen coach, and I played with Gardy for a number of years. And Gardy always had this saying, and we'd go to lunch. He was like a veteran guy, and I was a younger guy, and he'd take me to lunch, and we'd always go somewhere. And he'd always say, "Hey, man, it's good if you like it. And if you like it, it's good.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you, Gardy.
That's it. It's good if you like it."
I have a question for Alex. Were you eating all the chicken tenders as you were cooking them, and that's why we were waiting on the last batch?
Oh, I just made 4 at a time.
And so where are we at? You got about 12?
No, I made 2 batches of 4.
Oh,
But
okay.
it takes like 16 minutes to cook. So
Oh,
Unlike my 3 minutes in the
3.
deep fryer? Gotcha.
Wait, do you have a plate, or are you waiting for the big plate?
oh, I have a plate. I have a big plate. I'm just waiting for 4 more. There's 2 minutes left. Relax, everybody.
here is the non-gluten/gluten chicken tenders, and of course, you get them at the ballpark with fries. But what's better than fries? Tater tots. Tater
Ooh.
Oh,
I like
the
the tater
tater
tots.
tots. Look
You
at
got
that.
your chicken tenders, you got your tater tots, and I got a little ketchup and ranch on the side, just like you would get at Oracle Park.
For the topping or the dipping sauce, I made homemade Uncle Dan's ranch dressing.
Mmm.
I can't
Spicy?
even tell you how good it is. No, but it's got a little more of like a zip than like a Hidden Valley. It is a Johnson specialty.
I'd love to see Anthony dip his tender in
Okay.
a dressing and take a bite, because I want him to enjoy his food that he's
In the ranch, Rich?
But
or whatever
let's
you
see.
want. I don't care.
Oh, Riley's getting
Riley
excited.
saw you take that bite. She's like, I want some.
She's like, she's getting excited.
Really
So
good.
naturally,
go.
obviously, the fried variety, the fried chicken with the ranch. I mean, look at that. It is golden, crunchy, and perfect,
Well
and
done.
seasoned.
That looks crispy.
Well done.
I mean,
Right.
look at that. Look at that.
When I go to the ballpark for chicken tenders, I want a lot of them, and I want a lot of food on the side as well. So I have a whole platter. Got the chicken tenders,
Oh, come
curly
on!
fries, and
Oh.
waffle fries.
You know you didn't cook those. You know you went and bought those.
Ketchup and barbecue sauce on the side. Little something for everybody.
No ballpark sells waffle fries. Erroneous.
Yeah, they do.
No.
Erroneous.
I'm the
And-
ballpark food expert.
Alex, what are you spending? $50 on that platter? No, actually, it'd be more than $50.
At a
for that platter.
ballpark, it's probably $80.
It was like $3 at Safeway. People forget this is a cooking show, but this is also our dinner on Tuesdays. So it's just have chicken tenders for dinner.
After last week, I think everybody stepped their game up again. Where it wasn't, there's not like something you wouldn't eat out of whatever you guys made this week. I mean, it was 3 different ways. So like if you want to be on a little healthier side, you do the baking or the air frying. If you want to do like the straight ballpark food, you do the deep fry. I'm gonna have to say, for me today, just looking at it, and here's the bad part: I can't taste it. That's the
No.
bad. All I can taste is a 1.
That is a problem.
But I'm gonna have to say that today's winner, I'm gonna have to go with Kelly.
Yeah!
Just
Back in
in
the
the
winner's
sense
circle,
that-
baby!
Her tenders look so crispy,
Very crispy.
and she has the Johnson family ranch
We
recipe.
won, Riley.
But I would not push away any plate of Alex's or Anthony's this week. You guys did a great job.
I like it.
Take a
Thanks,
picture.
Rich. Cheers.
Here's to you
Thank you.
guys.
Cheers. Thanks, Rich.
Here's to wine.com. Nice job on the wines today.